Hi, let's take a quick look at the phone I received today. Beautifully packed, excellent condition outwardly. Case looks virtually brand new. Show the base, it's got the name there. It's from Hungary. I haven't got an example of one of these, so when I had a chance of getting one I thought, yeah, I'll have that. So a nice long lead with the BT type plug. Everything else looks okay. Handset, beautiful condition. I plugged this in and it was as dead as a doornail, not a thing. So I thought, right, let's have a little look inside. Obviously when I do these little videos, I like to show the innards. Well, I opened this one up and to my shock, this is what I found. Wires had been removed, cut. Some of the wires had been cut. It looked like whoever had this phone previously, all right, I'm not saying, I don't know who it was. This phone was sold to me, I would imagine, in good faith. But whoever had this phone previously had done a butchery job and cut wires left, right and centre. So much so that without a diagram I wouldn't know where to even start. So if anyone's got a diagram of one of these phones, I'd be very grateful. If they know where I can get a diagram from, yes please, because I'd like to get this phone up and running. It's quite a nice looking phone. But as I say, the lead to the plug ends in that. So I plugged it in, of course it didn't work, wasn't even connected. Very, very disappointed. I don't blame the actual sender. As I say, they buy these things off of sellers, or they're sold stuff which they sell on. And obviously if they haven't got facilities to check the phone out, most of them wouldn't go to the extent I go to and undo the thing and have a look inside. Out of all the phones I've got, this is, I can probably count on less than one hand phones that have been damaged wiring wise inside. The dial looks all intact, alright, it's missing a screw, but the screw was inside, it dropped loose inside. So it looks like everything's there, but it just needs reconnecting and rewiring. They've even soldered some of the wires that they've cut off. God knows why they've done this. They've had wires soldered to the tags. I don't know why they've done that. In fact, there's two wires there soldered that are removed. I don't even know where they are. So yeah, this is a full overhaul, and if I haven't got a diagram, I'm afraid this will be finding its way to the bin. Great pity, I know. The other alternative is to look out another one, which are not cheap. This one was, but normally they're quite expensive. Pick another one up that's battered about and try and swap the bits over. But anyhow, I'm not going to talk too much on this. Just bitterly disappointed, as you can see. So once again, I would be very careful. You don't know what you're getting. As I said before, the sender was very, very obliging, and I'm hoping she's feeling better now, because there was a delay in sending it because she wasn't very well. It's beautifully packed, so I don't blame the sender for the condition of this phone. She was obviously sold this by someone that would have known about phones, and had completely messed this one up. Fortunately, there's nothing broken, so it can, with a diagram, be put back to working order. But this is certainly something I did not expect to find when I got this. Show you the other wires that are missing. These are the wires from the dial. They would obviously terminate down on that little terminal strip. The other wires, which have been pulled off, are from the cradle switch, so they would have to be checked and repositioned back. But as I say, there's no way I'm going to tell where they go, because there's nothing on there, just numbers. So for someone that likes puzzles, they're in their element. Unfortunately, I detest puzzles. And the only way I can do this is to get a diagram and slowly go through it and put it back. If I do ever manage to put it back, I'll put it up again, show it working. But at the moment, no, I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. I feel cheated. But as I said before, I don't blame the sender. They probably had no idea. To them, it would have been a beautiful looking phone, lovely long lead on it with a plug, and they would have assumed that it was working, like I did when I saw it on eBay. But sometimes we're wrong. So anyhow, that's all I'm going to say about this phone. I'll try and find the diagram. If anyone else can point me towards where I might get a diagram. This is a phone from Hungary. I understand they were quite popular there, and basically it looks quite a well-made phone. It looks brand new. I can't see any dates on it. Mind you, I haven't really looked. I'm too disappointed to look. I will replace that screw to hold the dial in, because that's shaken loose. But this damage that's inside is not through being shaken in the post. No way. This has been sold, I would say, to the sellers in this state. So once again, buyer beware. I've been fairly lucky with phones. Okay, if there's something wrong with them, 9 times out of 10 I can repair them. This one I'll be able to repair. I've got to get a diagram to know where the wires go. But anyhow, it can be done. Might have to put some new wires in. And I say there's just bits missing. The dial, not the dial, the bell has a wire missing. There's a wire there which I don't know what they've tried to do. It might be they tried to wire this up to the English way of connecting them up, where the bells are in series. A great pity, but nevertheless that is possible. I have noticed this on another phone I bought a while back, but that was relatively easy to correct. This one is just, well, someone's had a go at it, and without being too rude, they ballsed it up. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Thanks again for any help that is forthcoming with this. Thank you.